I think we all know that Dr. Disrespect is making a video game, which is really cool. It's nice to see YouTubers or just content creators in general just to like leave their field and go to branch off and make something new. He's making an extraction-based game, a genre of game that used to be super niche, but it's really blown up now. The game is going to be called Dead Drop. Now, you hearing that news, you're like, what's bad about it? Well, you read the title of the video and it obviously doesn't go good. Everyone was positive until we ended up confirming that this game is going to be big in NFT and the blockchain. You bringing up NFT is just an instant no good. People hear that word and instantly just start shaking in fear and just run away. Because when most people think about NFT, blockchain, or just any type of crypto thing in general, they think about the scams or just people losing their money or just giving their money away to really shady people. They don't really like the words play to earn, and Dr. Disrespect's game is this. He ended up putting out a series of tweets saying stuff like, imagine if you're playing a game and you have like a $100,000 item. And he's also talking about like how cool and how never seen this experience is going to be. And then he also says like the typical cringe that a lot of people say, like, oh, if you're going against this, you're just a brain dead and blah, blah, blah. He's out to really make something really intense. Now, I hope everyone who's actually like thinking and listening to this situation know that this is an absolute terrible idea. Making your game based on NFT and making a play to earn game is just something you don't do. There are a lot of NFTs and play to earn type games that have billions of dollars in it that's just not doing well. The game just gets filled to the brim with absolute scammers because that's all the game is going to be filled with. Scamming is a big issue in gaming that absolutely no one could fix. Multi-billion-dollar companies who are worth so much money can't even fix the hacking and cheating problem that the game has. Still, there's so much popular games that you can play. Games like Warzone where you can drop in and just see absolute crazy cheaters, people using aimbot, people teleporting across the map like they have King Crimson. It's just not an enjoyable time to play. And not even they can solve it, so I don't really know what reality that Dr. Disrespect think that he lives in, that he will be able to solve it. And now since you can actually make money in the game, you have a reason to cheat. Because let's say what he's saying is true, that you can truly get like a $100,000 item. That's like a crazy amount of money to get playing the video game. Do you really think that there's going to be a reality where people aren't going to cheat? They're going to play the game nice and responsibly, going with their friends and play the game super duper nice with no cheating, no wall hacks, or no nefarious action. Well, if you think that's going to happen, you're just absolutely wrong. Obviously, people are going to do anything in their power to make sure to make that much money. If you can make $100,000, six figure, by just playing a video game, the games are going to be filled to the brim with cheating. Other NFT games, there's literally full jobs of like people doing that. Some people literally make their income hiring people to work 9 to 5 jobs, infinitely grinding the game for them so they can make money while they make pennies. People cheat in video games where you gain absolutely nothing from. Like a good example is a game like Destiny 2. That game did not have any type of competitive action. You could not get rank, you couldn't do anything competitive in that game, and people still cheated even though you gained nothing of it. Fall Guys, a game where when it first came out had cheating problems. Of people like teleporting to the number 1 or like sabotage people game, and you get absolutely nothing from cheating in those games. You get absolutely no reward, you get absolutely no like special item or cool achievement, you don't get money. It's literally a zero-win scenario. You're just ruining the game for everyone else, and people still cheat. But now since the money is actually on the line, and if what he says is true, and it doesn't matter if $100,000, even if $10 is on the line, if you can make $10 by playing the video game, there will be tons of people cheating so they can rapidly keep on making that $10 over and over again so they can become rich. And also there's other ways for you to like make money in video games. A good example is a game like Team Fortress 2 or CSGO. I was blanking so hard on the pronunciation of that game, I don't know why. But I know Team Fortress has the hat economy and CSGO has their skins, where there's literally people who make whole careers selling skins or like selling hats. They do tons of training with it, and it's literally a thing where you can go and make a lot of money on keeping like a high value skin. So there is way that if you want people to make money playing the game, that's not going to completely disrupt the gameplay. Even those other games that I talk about, games like Destiny and stuff, or any live service games, there's tons of people who literally just sell their account. There are a lot of ways for you to make money in those games. So you don't really need to like play a game where you drop and get an NFT and pick it up and go run with it. And I know he's been tweeting a lot of things, like he has a lot of big ambitious ideas of this game, saying why not you do that? If you want people to make money playing your game, how about you like individual the game away from the blockchain and make your own like server side? But he said he doesn't want to do that because he wants this item to be like used 70 years later. Like if you collect the NFT in his game, you can transfer it if they go and make another game, which is also another system that makes no sense because you don't need an NFT to do that. A good example of a game that recently did that with no NFTs is Overwatch 2. And When you're using Overwatch 2 as an example, it's just extremely bad. But that's a game where if you have all your skins in Overwatch 1, it transfers to Overwatch 2 seamlessly. You don't need to like have any crazy NFT system to do that. You just need to program it in the game. Like if this game studio makes another game and it's like, I don't know, like an XCOM type strategy game or like a puzzle game or something, he can easily still transfer the item that you get in this game. It just doesn't need to be true to blockchain. It's just something that's going to take actual development time to do, which makes another reason of what I see this whole trying to put NFT in the game pointless. I think just you trying to put NFTs in the game just decrease the quality of the game for literally no reason. You're making the game way more hostile and harder to play because obviously it's going to get exploited. If this game does release and he doesn't change his mind, this game is definitely going to reach a point where it's just going to be filled to the brim with cheaters and there's going to be no actual normal people playing the game. All the normal people who are interested in the game and want to get in the game, it's probably going to be kicked out and it's going to be filled to the brim with people who don't have the best interest in mind and just wants to hack the game so they can make as much money as possible. When NFTs go inside of a game, it doesn't become a game you play for fun, it kind of just becomes a job. People are going to be playing this game as a job just hoping they make any money. I mean, the fact that literally, again, some other NFT games literally have people hiring full-time employees on a literal video game, it's just crazy to me. So I don't really know how Dr. Disrespect think that he's going to be different and this suddenly isn't going to happen when he makes a game, but who knows, when it comes to scenarios like this, only time can tell. Maybe the game could release and it is absolutely revolutionary, or it could just be like another crypto blockchain garbage that no one cares about, but we have to just wait and see. That's truly all you can do. Anyway, my name is Lula. This is just something that I want to talk about. You have a good day or night. See ya.